So one thing about me is that my mind goes 90 miles per hour. It just goes on and on about the most random things you can think of. I thought to myself, I should make a video about that. So on August 27th, 2024, I noted the things I wanted to think of. This was going to be a video of me noting the things I was thinking of in 1 week, but to be honest, my mind is too much to handle. So it's only going to be about this specific day. So whatever pops up on the screen, or anything I discuss, are all the things that were in my mind on that day. Here we go! Oh, also, whatever music is playing in the background, those were the songs that were stuck in my head. You know, one of the things I like about One Piece is sometimes when there's an intense battle happening, there's some goofy moments that happen during that battle. For context for all you non-watchers out there, Luffy decided to play a game where if they dodged this attack, they would be considered losers. Law and Kid were not up for this until Luffy convinced them by telling them, I guess you guys are losers. Now, I don't understand why Luffy did this because even though he's an idiot, he takes fights seriously. But you know, Luffy's gonna Luffy. It made sense for Kid to join. He's more of an idiot than Luffy, but Law is the smartest out of the three. So I don't know what convinced him to play this game. So how did he get convinced to play this game? I thought about it for a little bit, and I came to the conclusion that Law really wants to keep his reputation of being cool, so if he doesn't play this game, he won't be considered as cool to Luffy and Kid. This still makes me sad to watch. Very epic as a Shanks fan, but very sad for a Kid fan. I've been a fan of that guy since Sabaody. He was the supernova that stood out to me the most. While all you guys were drooling at the sight of Law's coolness, I was bowing down to the mighty punk redhead. Hopefully he's not dead and he gets character development and becomes less stupid, or at least becomes the next Gecko Moria. That would be interesting too.
運でも事故でも今や肩を並べてんだだったら俺が海賊王になりてえ早くせい
You know, before I had a job, I went to a place where they teach people with disabilities and disorders how to get a job, you know, pretty much job stuff. And they had this event to pretty much show what they do before signing in. Now, the reason I was there is because I'm on the autism spectrum and I need help with getting a job. So I'm sitting on the couch, eating one of the cookies they had for the guest, and one of the employees there came up to me and started talking to me like I was a child. I did not like that. They didn't even know what I had, and the first thing they do is treat me like a child. Like the whole, how you doing today? How, oh, you got a cookie for that? Oh, you know, ugh. I also went to this other class, and because it was summer, there was no school at that time. It was literally a daycare, and the teacher treated me like a toddler. She was like, oh, do you want to play board games? Do you want to draw? What do you want to do? I decided to draw because I like drawing, and when I finished, She was like, "Oh, this looks good. I'm gonna put it on the window." And I'm like, "Bitch, I'm in my 20s. Treat me like a fucking adult, damn it." Obviously, I didn't say these things, but I was thinking this in my mind in a less exaggerated way. It made me realize how sad it is that this is the way disabled people are treated. So I decided from now on, I'll treat them like how I treat others. I mean, I mostly have been doing that, but now I'm more conscious about it. Is that the word? Conscience? Is that how you say it? Is it cautious or conscience or conscious? Aware, I guess. What I mean is, I guess aware, I guess the word, you know what I mean, hopefully.
Nope. Book. Earth book. Yep. Oh. Nope. Oh. Pigs. Yep. Pigs.
You know, I don't really like myself that much. I will sometimes beat myself up, and someone I know told me, "Would you say those things to a friend?" Which is an interesting question because you are more hurtful to yourself than you are to your friends. My thought is that I only hurt myself, I'm not hurting my friends, and I sometimes feel like I know more about myself than my friends, but maybe that's a dumb thing to say because some of my friends tell themselves and worry about who they are. But I don't believe the things that they say about themselves. I also know that what I do that makes me hate myself, I know I'm going to do it again. And why should I forgive myself when I'm going to do it again? I feel like forgiving myself an excuse. That should be my... This got really dark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will say that one thing I got to think about is God is forgiving, and He knows that you will mess up. Even in the future, He will forgive you no matter what. As long as you ask for forgiveness. So I need to think more about that. Again, sorry, that got out of hand. I swear this is the only negative thing you're going to hear.
Oh! I don't think I've said a word in the past few hours. It's just been noises and... Ah! Wow! Fuck! Stop! Come on, you son of a bitch! I told you not to turn around!
Did you see that ANN article about Dungeon Meshi? Very weird article. Very weird interview. So the author confirmed that Laios isn't autistic. To be honest, I didn't see him as autistic because you could be overly obsessed or passionate about something and not be autistic. One thing I realized, a lot of characters I relate to aren't autistic and more relatable than the characters who are autistic. It's mostly because autism is a spectrum and everyone who has it are not the same. I will say I do relate to the scene in Big Bang Theory where Sheldon had a hard time deciding if he should get an Xbox or PS4. Not gonna lie, that hits close to home. I made a video a long time ago that was called The Ungrowing Neighborhood! Bum bum bum! So the whole video was me playing as a character, drawing him and his family, and it was this weird, creepy video that mostly had a lot of dark humor. I remember one thing I said is that the character I was playing said his baby disappeared, and I said, "He's probably in a happy place now. Wherever he is." I showed that to my friend, Cody, and he poked my head, saying, "What is in that head of yours?" A lot of things, Cody. A lot of things. Speaking of Cody, at his sister's wedding, he passed out. I remember being scared, not knowing what happened, and I thought he was dying, but no, he was one of the groomsmen, and standing still for too long will make you pass out. After that, I was been anxious for that to happen, and try to keep my legs from standing still unless I have to. Also, when he was being carried away to his seat, his dad goes, "Well, now we got something memorable on this wedding." Never change, Cody's dad, never change. Come on, Australian! Come on! I just thought about that just now. There was a time Cody's dad was calling this guy who's a foreigner Australian, even though he wasn't, and he kept calling him that because he's crazy.
He's quite a sweet fellow, really. I think I'll call him Bob. Moments later, Bob is dismembered.
All right, that's all the things that went in my head, or at least the non-boring thoughts. So next, we're gonna go into all the clips that were in my head that I couldn't fit into transitions.
Moving on, we got this stuff here that's like dried, cured animal flesh, dried corpse bits. You're probably right, it's probably because of how time works. Hey, do you think people like us? This one here, what do we got? What? Ooh, I know what we're all thinking, fellas, so I'm just gonna say it. She is lovely. These aren't all necessarily female. She is blowing me away right now. Oh, I'd say this one's obvious, boys. That is a ladybug. I'm just gonna write that down because I don't want to interact with this guy more than I need to. Okay, and this one? Oh God, not this guy. Look at those long legs, my goodness. Oh, getting some real daddy energy from this one. I don't like the vibe that this guy brings to these meetings.
Well, okay, speaking of science, I think you might get blown away by the wind. Or even more likely, get sucked into the engine. Please let me finish my sentences before reacting.
Sorry, my innuendo radar is lightning fast.
I know. It was lame. But you know what? I'm 10 years clean. I'm lying! I've touched Cheetos! It's so disgusting good!
See? We're all getting along nicely. Please stop. I can tell that you missed me, my Buddha. You know damn well that the only reason you're even here is because of fan service. Actually, Cell, it's not true. Kermit, his meme died 2 years ago. But my Ebola lives on. You are not funny anymore. No one fucking cares about Ebola.
Hello, I am Knuckles, the last of the...
I don't know the way! Relax, Cell, relax. It's okay. Sorry, he has this thing with the kidneys.
I totally understand. I am extremely intimidating.
Stop fucking clicking. Stop fucking clicking! All right, Cell, you're clearly experiencing a mental breakdown, so I think it's best we leave.
Do you even know the way?
Cell? Do I know the way? Do I know the way? I'll show you the fucking way!
All right, that's all of it. Bye.